Go ham,
That's
Jared.
right. The ham?
Yeah.
Did you start it?
Don't mention bleep.
What are you talking about? That was your
I
cue.
haven't pulled up. That was my cue? Alright, take it from the top.
I'm leaving this all in.
Oh boy. Okay, hold on. I got you. Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Pixel Kitchen podcast, where we talk about anything over our minds over breakfast. Where we talk about anything on our minds over breakfast, lunch, dinner, and honestly, anytime we feel like eating. And I'm your host, Mack, and with me are my co-hosts, Jared and Sean. And I'm not Mack.
Well, it worked.
I'm
you
Jared.
did the intro at least.
That's Hailey.
Yep.
That's Mack.
Other way.
That's
There you go.
Are we ready?
So, Mac, what have you been up to? How you doing?
Whole lot of
good?
fucking nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Family shit happened. I
Okay.
kind of shut down during it, so a whole lot of nothing. What have you been up to?
Work. Getting used to working a full-time job.
That's good. That's good.
Playing Destiny. Kinda.
That's really all we have been playing, isn't it? Hasn't it been?
That's really all we have been playing. I played like one match of League with Jules the other day, and it was an arena.
Yeah, that fucking game mode's back.
Yep.
Trash.
But yeah, between work, hanging out with this one, and gaming, I haven't been up to anything else. Not a single other thing. Couldn't tell you one. What about you, Hailey? How have you been? What have you been up to? Last time we had you on here was 3 years ago.
Not 3 years, but just trying to wrap up this last semester with work, because they get out in early June, and then June kind of slows down for me for work for a little bit. So I'm just kind of looking forward to that and just pushing through. Today didn't make it any easier. I kind of had a bad work day because my students did not want to be nice, to put it lightly.
It's children that
That
never
has
want
been
to be
doing
nice.
that. What was that?
It's children that never want to be nice.
They're
These
Rugrats.
kids just straight up like to bully each other. And I look back at my time in school and I'm like, okay, it wasn't that bad, right?
Yeah, I don't know. You like to think you weren't that bad, but a lot of the times you were.
I mean, I was the youngest, so I had those tendencies.
Oh, yeah.
Mac, I just noticed something.
Why?
You don't have top row teeth.
Why are you telling people?
My bad, homie.
Don't tell people
Wait, are we
things.
recording?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize we hit record.
You thought I was late to the draw.
Like, I was just talking, but then I was like, wait, was that way you did the intro, the way we got started?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Whenever I have Jared do the intro, I just let it go. I know what I'm getting into, telling him to do the intro.
Welcome to the Pistol Podcast. We talk about things with lunch and breakfast on our stomachs, but never lunch.
So you said
Besides work,
lunch
though,
and breakfast.
but what I was saying, besides work, we actually went to go see the Aladdin show at the Segerstrom Theater here in California.
Nice.
That was really cool. It was a Mother's Day outing.
How was that?
So that was really nice. It was really good. It was really funny, actually.
The genie is the best mom.
I mean, he's the best character in Aladdin, so arguably.
Yeah,
So.
the genie was hype in the show.
Well, I was telling you.
He's got to
how,
live up to
even
Robin
in
Williams.
Exactly. Like, one, it's voiced by Robin Williams, and two, even when the Aladdin show was at California Adventure at Disneyland, the genie always came with improvised jokes. Like, that's just their shtick in Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
Shtick. Mac, your shtick. Specifically, L stick.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, it's funny how you guys were talking about games you've been playing, because I actually looked up a few Ask Reddit questions for you guys as gamers, and I literally just typed in gamers into the subreddit, and so many questions popped up. So if you don't mind, I'll ask you a few questions.
Ah, no, go
Absolutely.
for it. We're the gamers.
Yep.
Alright, so gamers of Reddit, what was the first video game that you can remember that you completed 100%?
Oh, that was not the question I thought that was going to be. Kingdom of Keflin on the Xbox.
Okay.
I think it's Super Mario World on the SNES.
I remember playing the Super Smash Bros. On the Nintendo 64 and beating the Magic Hand boss on every single level of, like, difficulty.
Nice.
I remember accomplishing that when I was, like, 8, 7, maybe 9. Somewhere in that.
A general area.
And very
In the general
sad.
area. Which is funny because someone said in the question subreddit, Super Mario 64 was their first game that they completed.
Yeah. I'm sad I can't say like Halo or Gears, because I don't think I ever got to complete 100% on Halo 3. Definitely don't think I did on Gears.
I remember
Did it on COD.
completing both.
I had Halo
Injustice
3
games in, like, a
100%ed
day.
until they added the extra achievements.
From the ODST expansion?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no. The reason why I say I think that I didn't is specifically because I never got recon. We were one away.
Yeah. I mean, we could always go back.
No, the servers are gone.
Massive Collection. The achievement's still there. Just get it now.
Yeah, but it's not on the Xbox 360.
So we revisit it when we have 4 people in person.
There you go. Unless Xbox 360 servers shut down.
Yeah.
Haley, have you ever seen the Halo games?
I have, yeah.
Halo 3 is where Mack and I met.
Oh, was it through Halo?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, it's funny that you guys said what games are you playing, because one of the questions I had was, gamers of Reddit, what video games are you currently playing?
Yeah, let me show you what Kingdom of Keflin looks like.
That fucking game.
Jules and I were talking about this game Friday.
That's amazing.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, the graphics.
So you could choose this, or you could be your own like avatar. And
Yeah, one of the
there's
gimmicks with the
funny little
360 was making your own character. Like how they had it with the Wii.
Oh my goodness. wow.
You just drag people and take them over to these places.
That was a game.
It was free, and it was just something to do when we got tilted off of Halo. So that and Doritos Crash Course and Burnout.
Crash
Demo.
Course was the game, though. Then
Yeah,
they had
I
the
don't-
1 versus 100 for what? A fucking month, and then just never brought it back.
So Doritos Crash Course is like American Ninja Warrior,
Yeah.
and you played your same like character that you could make in the Xbox creator.
Nice. Gamers of Reddit. What's the last game you played?
Genshin Impact, playing it right now.
Hearthstone.
Ah. Gamers of Reddit. What was your most extreme rage quit with a game?
We don't
Be
talk
specific
about it.
the game.
We don't talk about it.
You don't talk about it?
I'm gonna say Fortnite for me.
Oh, okay.
There probably is stuff that's more extreme. I'm sure, but I went from 0 to 100 on my tilted meters on Fortnite in less than a minute. And I
That
think that's
game
intense.
weirdly pisses him off.
Yeah.
It makes no sense as to why it does what it does.
What about you, Mac?
I'd probably have to say the most extreme. I've told you something about this before, but there's a game called NFL Street on the GameCube. I think it might be on the PlayStation as well.
The game.
Cube.
I was specifically playing
Cube.
NFL Street 2, and it just pissed me off. Something fucked up. It just pissed me off, and I threw the fucking controller out the window.
Out the window?
Yeah, I had the Wavebird, so it was wireless.
I don't have, like, I mean, obviously I have my Switch now, but I don't have, like, that much experience with consoles to just, like, yank the controller out the window or just, like, break the system or whatever. But I had played a few games on my laptop before. And the closest I think I was close to breaking my laptop was when I was playing Cuphead.
Failed. That game can be irritating. I've never broken anything.
I think I broke a controller.
I almost smashed my screen on my laptop. It was during the robot boss. The robot boss, it took me 2 weeks to complete, and it was hell.
I bet.
So there's 3 type of controller smashes. You've got the dunk, the fine.
Yeah, that spike.
You've got the toss it into the fucking TV, so you get a 2-for-1.
Yep.
Or you got the coveted third one where you just like gripping it and you just break it in half.
Yeah, you're just
Or
gripping
an
it so
additional
fucking
one,
tightly, you
You
snap
like
it.
push your feet away from the screen, chuck your headphones on the ground,
Oh
and
my
go,
gosh.
I'm done. I'm done.
Hand me your phone real quick. Oh, okay. Unlock your phone. I'm gonna show you a YouTube video, and this is something that
Can we do that
Tom.
later?
No, it has to be right now.
He'll
It's a
forget.
clip. It's relevant to what we're talking about. So this is a clip that Tom and I used to reference all the fucking time. You're wanting to look here.
Okay, guys.
I don't know if you can hear it.
Well, I have my earbuds in. So.
Oh, that's right. I have no idea. You know which one I'm talking about, right, Mac?
I don't remember.
Trick. Corsair.
Oh, yeah, him just fucking slamming the keyboard.
Oh my god!
It's great.
Smashes the keyboard?
Yeah.
He was sponsored by Corsair at that point, wasn't he?
Yeah, they gave him another keyboard.
Okay, good.
He had, like, if I'm not mistaken, he had keyboards
Yeah,
just stacked up
yeah.
behind him.
Yeah,
Wow.
that guy's a father.
I don't think he was at that point, was he?
No.
Someone said under that question I just asked, FIFA, that game was bad for my mental health. I found FIFA so much fun.
Naruto
Some people
Ninja
just get
Storm.
too into it.
I checked the controller on that one.
Valorant? Is that how you say it?
You play little ants. No, I'm just kidding. It's a do you know what CS:GO is?
Mm.
It's like was it a tactical shooter
Yeah.
where it's like supposed to be realistic recoil patterns, and it's basically two teams plant or defuse the bomb. So like you got offense or defense and you rotate halfway. But
Like
with
COD
Valorant, your
Search and
characters
Destroy.
have powers.
Oh.
It's very tilting. You should ask Jessica about it.
Okay, I'll ask us about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Val is
someone
fucking...
says Halo 2 Legendary.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Halo 2
Oh,
Legendary
yeah.
is a bitch.
I didn't rage quit at that one. I didn't chuck anything. I think that at that point it's just like you know what you're getting into when you start, and you're just like, I guess this is it, huh? This is what we get for this.
Well, we started it when we were going through it before fucking Infinite released and just didn't get past that first fucking area.
We could not get the grunts.
The grunts and that fucking one elite just as soon as we popped out. Or the fact they
That's
chucked
right.
30 grenades, but yeah.
Someone says I broke my PS2 slim over my knee because I couldn't beat Cobra in Mortal Kombat Deception.
Fighting games really do
Is
it.
fucking insane.
Which
I get a
saying,
controller.
Like, the Injustice games, they're basically like Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
me
yeah.
and my dad basically finished both of them in a day.
What? Like in the same day?
I remember getting the first Injustice for him for Father's Day. And then once his birthday came around, which is in March, Injustice 2 came out, and we finished it that day too.
Oh wow.
It's so easy.
For you. There's a
Yeah.
game called For Honor that's a fighting game, and you can either play as like
Fuck that game.
It's a lot more now, more diverse. But it was originally Vikings, Knights, and
Wasn't it Samurai as well? At the beginning?
Samurai. Yes. And it was you could choose your class. Man, fighting games really just got to me in a different way. But yeah, I
For Honor's
still
a
would say.
bitch.
I still like. I know that I got bad rage quit from there, but I would still say Fortnite. Nothing has made me get as upset as quickly.
Yeah. I don't... And it didn't even... You got upset, but it wasn't like you were actually angry. It was the funny upset.
Bada bing, bada boom. Maybe for
Like, it
you,
didn't
was
seem
funny.
like you were actually angry. You were doing, like, you were just vocally funny about it.
That's my secret, Mac. That's how I cope.
Valid.
Do you have more gamer questions?
I do.
What do we got next? I think that we're doing really well so far on this test.
Yeah.
Being tested.
Okay.
Yeah. 70%, remember?
Oh, fuck.
Alright, gamers. What was the one memorable gaming session that you remember to this day?
24-hour live stream.
I knew you guys were gonna say that.
I've got many.
I've got many too. Like when we went through and tried to get Recon on Halo ODST. I remember a lot of those sessions.
I've got sessions from childhood playing games with my dad, my sister. I've got random fucking sessions playing, like, playing Wii Sports with the family.
You know what I remember playing with my family?
What?
It was the Mario soccer game that was on GameCube.
Mario
We
Strikers.
gathered at my aunt's house on Thanksgiving, and before dinner was ready, we just all crowded in my cousin's room, and we all just started battling each other.
Such a good fucking game.
And then whenever I would, because we started traveling for Thanksgiving once I was like 6 years old. So anytime we were there, we were crowded around my other cousin's room and just play Smash Brothers.
Both great games. Fucking
I
GameCube.
know there's like another soccer game I could get on the Switch, but I'm like, it won't beat the GameCube.
No, the one on the Switch is not great. Comparably, it's not good.
See, this is why I have you guys. You give me the best gaming recommendations. Which, funny enough, Jared, this is towards you. Gamers of Reddit, what are good video games to play with your non-gamer girlfriend?
Among Us.
I mean, yeah,
I've never played Among Us with you.
Yeah.
not yet.
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Um,
Mario Kart.
Minecraft.
Anything like party
Minecraft,
style.
I've been trying to get into that, yeah.
I'd have to say anything like really just party style would be great.
Dark
Mario
Souls.
Yeah, I was
Kart,
gonna say-
Mario Party.
Like Jackbox or Mario Party.
Yeah. Unless they have a temper, then don't do Mario Party.
Well, I'm just very
Sekiro
competitive.
Legend Sidewise.
So, if you had a partner, Mac, what would you show your partner who's a non-gamer?
Show him these nuts. Got him.
You calm down over there.
I know. I don't know why you're so hyper right now. I can't explain it.
Honestly, yeah, I'd probably just stick with party games.
Yeah.
And depending on what they're into, like, say they're into SpongeBob, I'd show them the SpongeBob games that there are. Because actually a good majority of them are good.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. For me, it's like one of two things. Other than like Among Us and Mario Kart and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I would say like any of the Lego games, because those ones are stupidly fun.
Oh yeah, valid.
Or like oh crap, I just had it. What was it? Oh, like Kingdom Hearts, because I played Kingdom Hearts as a kid. But if I didn't, I'd just be interested in it because it's Disney.
I could definitely see that.
I think that if you got a gaming computer, something I would want you to play is an MMO, and it would be probably Final Fantasy 14. Because I really like MMOs.
I mean, if I got a gaming laptop, I would really want to try Overwatch.
The Watch.
The watch.
Dead by Daylight.
Why you gotta bring it up?
I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like it.
Stop
Which, side note,
doing that.
I actually just started playing my Princess Peach Showtime game on my Switch, thanks to this one.
That's me. I'm
Nice.
this one. You might be wondering how I
It's
got
really cute, actually. It's really fun.
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, it's super fun.
here. Only the best things I've heard, yeah. I heard a rumor that the Switch 2 is gonna get Hold on.
It's
Switch
probably
2
going
is
to
going
be
to be
announced.
announced this year,
Yeah.
and that it is going to be announced with a OG, like one of the OG Nintendo character games as like its launch title.
That could be multiple things, but it's most likely Metroid Prime 4.
Okay.
Because that's been in the works for a significant amount of time.
Yeah.
So if they're going to announce anything with the Switch 2, probably that.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Switch 2 announcement of Smash next generation. I don't know what the thing would be.
I don't know if they're actually going to make another Smash. They might just port Ultimate over.
Yeah, maybe. Because I was gonna say, like, even though it has a history, like Nintendo has a history of releasing new Smash games with every console, I agree with Mac. I don't think they will do that for the Switch too.
Yeah.
They technically don't need to.
But
Honestly, if they
Nintendo-
call it a Switch 2, you're probably going to be able to use your regular Switch games. It's probably going to be backwards compatible.
yeah.
At least
Hopefully,
you
that's
would
what I
hope.
was gonna say though. Is like, I wonder how likely we are to get backwards compatibility.
Or it might work with how Microsoft does backwards compatibility, and you just put the card in and download it on your console. Or they'll do something stupid like how Sony did with, hey, let's remake a game that's 2 years old and you have to pay full price for it.
Full?
Last of Us. They remade a PS4 game
Oh, that's right.
on PS5 and then
Yeah, I
made people
remember
pay
that.
full price for it. Which I think there was an upgrade if you own the PS4 version. Like there's a $10
I have
upgrade.
PS4.
Yeah. But yeah, it was dumb. Especially
Dumb
when
bit.
it didn't make the game look different or better.
Well, transitioning into that actually, gamers of Reddit, what video game didn't live up to the hype?
Biomutants.
Really?
For Jared, that's definitely the game that didn't live up to the hype. He
don't
was
think
so
I-
fucking ecstatic.
Ever experienced more heartbreak towards a game release than that game? And I played Destiny.
Damn. Cutting
Hey,
deep
I
with that
mean,
one.
that's one of the things on the bingo card is like talking shit on Destiny.
Valid. I don't know. I don't think I've really played anything that's not lived up to the hype for me.
I don't have a lot of experience with playing enough games to really experience that type of disappointment. So I can't really say for myself.
What about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Mac?
I didn't get anywhere near as annoyed as everyone else. Mainly because my game did function day one.
Okay.
I didn't have the issues like fucking Voldemort had, where they had 2
Nice.
frames.
Yep. What about Minecraft Dungeons?
I enjoyed that. That was actually fun.
What about? Hold on, I gotta pull up Steam.
Man's gotta look at games.
I do. I'm gonna start listing them.
Well, to keep the conversation going, this is a question from me. What's a game that you believe is overrated?
Fuck, if someone actually watches this, they're gonna get pissed off at this answer, but I've got a few. One of them majorly being Last of Us is not as good as everyone fucking hypes it up to be.
Ooh, we got a hot take over here. I've never played Last of Us, so
I
don't
haven't played
have
it,
to say.
but I've know the story. And
Right, yeah.
it's good, but it's not fucking groundbreaking the best thing ever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What about Pal World, man? For disappointment.
I wouldn't really say it was disappointing, because I knew going into it, it was a fucking alpha.
Fallout 76.
I was never hyped about that. Fallout's never been my thing.
Okay. I'll keep looking.
Good luck.
My answers for your question, Haley, is I don't have a lot of enjoyment from like a lot of the Mario games. So those are what I think is overrated.
My heart. Damn it.
No.
Damn it.
Which ones have
Just
you
kidding.
actually played?
There are some. I will say there are some Mario games that are very overrated. I will say that.
You know, I've played Party and Kart, and I think I played a bit of Paper Mario. So I haven't played a lot. But I also don't feel drawn to playing them either.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, not everyone, like, say, is drawn to Kirby games. I'm drawn to Kirby games, but not everyone is.
I'll revise my answer and it might suck even more. I think Nintendo games in general, I think that the only ones that I like are literally Pokemon.
This man somehow had a hotter take than mine.
I mean, I don't know. I like Pokemon, and then the other Nintendo games
I
just
mean,
don't
you
get my
admit that
attention.
you only use your Switch for Pokemon, so. And then when we all play Mario Kart.
Star
Yeah.
Wars Battlefront Classic Edition.
So which question?
The disappointment.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for one of you guys to say that, actually.
Personally, I wasn't hyped for it. I thought it was cool, but Cass was the one in the group that was hyped for it.
Overrated? Question mark?
I think so.
The game
Right.
itself, I personally don't think is overrated. The old game. This one is a piece of shit.
So my take on it is, I think that it's a very fond memory to look back on, and I think that it is something that probably should stay a memory because games have gotten a lot better since then. And being just a straight port, I guess this kind of shows that it hasn't gotten much better. I just think that when this game came out, there wasn't a thing as balancing games, and it is.
It's not an actual straight port, by the way.
Isn't?
No, they did some AI texturing things, and it really fucked some shit up. Like
Yo, I
making
love
it
AI.
60 gigs.
I love AI. Maple Story 2, Mac.
I had fun with that. Sucks that it's gone.
I did too. Yeah.
I guess maybe I could go with hype thing of being Outriders. We tried that at the beginning,
Okay.
and then it just kind of fell off. That, and it didn't fucking work right, because I played it with Tom, and I got locked in an area that I couldn't do anything in. I was just outside of the fucking map while he was playing the story bit.
Oh no.
That is rough.
Oh,
Did I
yeah.
ever tell you I bought like the Langrissa games on Steam when they were on sale in a bundle and then haven't played them?
I think I was there for that.
Yeah.
I figured you would never play them.
We should play this game with Haley content warning. I think that's a good game to introduce my
I
non-gaming
think I
girlfriend
streamed
to.
that before.
once. You would
Yeah,
have
we
been
streamed it
asleep,
once.
though. It was a really late night.
Oh, okay.
Unless you remember Shane and Cassie being on stream with us.
I think I do.
Okay, then you might have seen it. Yeah.
Was that the one where you were like recording stuff
Yes.
as
Yeah.
it happened to like get cloud or something?
Yep.
It's basically a YouTube simulator. You record things, try to get views, become viral. Basically.
Alright, gamers. What was the first game you ever played?
Medieval. But I think it's pronounced medieval. And it recently got remastered and remade.
Yeah,
You
but
play
not
as,
recently. It was a
this guy.
while ago, but yeah.
You know what? Yeah, it was a while ago.
It was,
but
if
just,
I'm not
like,
mistaken, it
lives
might have
in-
been launch, like close to launch of PS4. I've got memories of multiple games. I just don't know what's the earliest. So it's either OG Super Mario and the fucking Duck Hunt combo game.
Oh my god.
This fucking game called Croc. If you want to look it up, it's CROC.
I got shoes that popped up.
What?
I'm just kidding. I just tagged game next to it. Joe, this guy looks like a dragon.
It looks like Yoshi.
Dragon, he's nuts.
Oh my god.
Woo! Crock-a-doodle-doo.
Man.
Well, thanks for dining with us, everyone.
Nom nom nom.
Fucking hell, Jared. Honestly, could also be
THQ.
Mario 64.
Yo, aren't these the same people behind this?
You say this, I can't see your computer.
I know, it was more of an
He
out
was
loud,
doing some investigation.
and I was right. Mac, you're Croc. Those people would eventually become THQ Nordic. And as we all know, THQ Nordic would be the ones that published Biomutant.
Yep. They also did, if I'm not mistaken, Darksiders 3.
Yeah, they did. I think they have more good games than bad.
I think so. I think THQ might just be the publisher. Like, Nordic might just be
It
the
is the
publisher.
publisher. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're not the
they're not the
developers.
ones. Yeah, they're not the ones developing the shit.
Experiment 101 is the. Oh, they also published South Park, Snow Day. Yo, I did
No,
play.
yeah.
I did play some old. You know what? I don't know why my mind made the connection that Disney and Nintendo were the same thing. So
Hey,
going.
you never know with Disney. They might buy out Nintendo in the next 10 years.
I actually think Nintendo might be higher priced. I could definitely be wrong.
Out of the companies that could buy Nintendo, it's either Microsoft or Disney that's gonna get them.
Well, I don't think Nintendo will
Microsoft,
sell
yeah.
outside. Recently played this game.
What the heck is that?
Which game?
Yeah, Crab. Another Crab's Treasure.
Under the
I haven't played
sea,
that.
Under the sea.
Oh, I thought you streamed it.
No, I don't have Game Pass yet.
Oh, okay. Mac wants to play this game.
Did you guys see that console where it's like a Switch, but you're able to play PC games on it?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you
there's
put
many
Steam
of
Deck,
those.
right?
There's Steam Deck. There's one from
Steam Deck, yeah.
Logitech. MSI has one. There's many. Everyone
Yeah,
looked at the Switch and
I
went,
just saw that not that long ago, and I was like, oh.
We could do better.
I don't know what's the fact that they could do better, but we could make the PC. And actually, getting a Steam Deck as a standalone PC itself isn't a bad option. It's got enough power to do
For
it.
a 256 gigabyte LCD Steam Deck with a 1280 by 800 LCD display, 7-inch diagonal display size, up to 60 Hz refresh rate, Wi-Fi 5, and 40 watt-hour battery of 2 to 8 hours of gameplay. Content dependent, 45 power supply watt with a 1.5 milliliter, no, 1.5 meter cable carrying case and Steam profile bundle. It's going to cost you $399 before tax. I actually just knew all of that off the top of my head, by the way.
Yeah, totally. I totally
Yeah,
didn't look
definitely.
up Steam Deck on Steam and just look at what you're reading right now.
Yeah, I mean totally not, because then you wouldn't know that the next one up is a 512 gigabyte OLED for.
Please don't go through the entire list, goddammit.
Oh, please don't.
Okay.
These aren't bad prices for what you're getting because of how fucking small
Yeah.
it is.
Yo, I want to play as a frog.
What are you talking about?
Songs of Conquest. There's just a frog, just in leather armor.
Oh, okay. I understand.
I don't know. So there are these games called gotcha games, and they're basically just like gambling simulators.
Uh-huh.
You spend money to gamble to try to get good stuff.
Yeah, CS2 is the biggest one.
The games that I play, like Mike and the Swan Genshin, are both gotcha games.
Uh-huh. Oh.
There's nothing worse than enjoying a game and then realizing it's a gotcha game once you've gone in deep.
Yeah, CS2.
Among Us.
Oh my god, my kids are obsessed with Among Us. It's ridiculous.
I'm obsessed in the sense that I say it all the time, but we never play it.
He says it at least once a day. But we've never... we played it once.
Only once.
As a group, we've played it once.
I remember playing it with my sister and her friends when we were in lockdown for COVID.
Yep.
And somehow, I'm a terrible liar. And somehow I was able to pull it off because I was imposter twice.
That's great.
Honestly, I don't know how I did it, but I did.
Hell yeah.
It's life.
Alright, last gamer question
We're a bunch of gamers.
before I get into stories for you guys.
Okay. We might not have a lot of time for like too many stories.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's a good thing we have options.
That's right.
Gamers of Reddit, what are some stereotypes that are completely false about gamers?
None. All of them are true. That's why they're stereotypes.
I can't dispute what he said.
It's rough out here.
I mean, go into a con, and you'll understand the fucking gamers be stinky.
Every time I go outside to touch grass, everything gets pixelated and I'm back here.
Every time he just walks
Someone
out the
says-
fucking door, it's just that meme of Eggman screaming, "I'm back in the fucking building!"
Someone says that we all live in our parents' basements. Some of us are in the attics.
That's a good one.
It's valid.
Someone says some of us shower.
Only some.
Only
I know, it's very minimal at this point.
someone says that we would rather play games than anything else. You and me.
Number one thing I'd rather do than anything else is sleep.
Sleep.
That was a good one.
Mine's eat.
I mean, younger it used to be we'd rather fucking be playing games than fucking do anything else. We're always
I
staying up late.
I think one is that there's a misconception that a lot of gamers are tech savvy. I don't think most.
Mm.
I don't think that every gamer is tech savvy.
The majority that I
I
fucking know aren't.
Yeah, I know nothing about computer. Well, that's not true. I've learned some stuff, but I know very little about computers.
Someone says that violent video games will lead people to become violent.
That one is wrong.
Violent people lead violent people. to
Adults?
become violent.
No. Children now? Maybe.
It also depends on the fucking area they're in.
Yeah.
It depends on their own
Well-
household.
I probably shouldn't say that.
Sure. You
Uh,
keep that one
what?
in. You keep that one in.
It's controversial, so it's not like a take. It just has to do with the violent video game thing.
I see.
And it's
That
not like a
all-
personal take on me. It's like an actual fact, but it's just like one of those things that's surrounding controversy.
Gotcha.
That all girl gamers are bad and only playing for attention.
There's girl gamers.
Shit! I didn't know.
Wow!
Color me
There's a
shocked.
whole new world out there.
Thought it was just all men with voice changers.
I thought it was all just me. Everyone else is just a split of my personality.
Jared's just playing,
So the okay.
just
Playing
playing by
2070s
himself,
Just...
but with multiple controllers.
Well, the thing is, it's nothing's actually moving on the screen. It's just all in my head.
He's just in a rubber room. Just staring at
Here's
this
one last
fucking
one.
TV screen.
Video games make you dumb.
Nah, I believe it.
Anything can make you dumb if you just only do that.
Like Among Us.
It's right. Look at the brain rot of today. Stemmed from that.
Stem cells?
No.
Fuck. What do you think is a common stereotype for gamers?
That they all play the same games.
Like everyone plays the same
Like
games as
any
each other?
game that they hear is like popular, like Fortnite or Overwatch or Borderlands,
Oh,
that they all play those games.
okay, because what is true is that I think most gamers will play the same game consistently. So like when you said that they all play the same game, like we play the same game consistently. Right now it's Destiny.
Yeah. Also, too, like, I don't think it's necessarily true that every gamer is a nerd.
Yeah.
That's a stereotype, that every gamer is
Yeah.
a nerd. I'm a nerd and I don't even play video games that often.
So all gamers are nerds, but not all nerds are gamers.
Not all nerds are gamers.
There you
Hey, hey, heard it here.
Not all gamers are nerds either.
Alright, shall I get into some stories for you, gentlemen?
What are our options?
Okay, so we have one story from a subreddit called Oh No Consequences.
go. Oh shit.
I have
We tend
Two
to avoid
My
stories.
actions. They've come back to haunt
I
me.
have two stories from Best of Redditor updates. One's an Am I the Asshole story, but one of them is a advice story involving D&D. And then I have two Today I Fucked Up story.
Alright, Mac. I think we've rounded out with the last story being a Today I Fucked Up.
Okay.
And then, what do you want to do before that?
I don't know. Your choice. Or
D
dealer's
and
choice.
D.
You want the D&D
I
one?
want the D&D one.
Okay.
I knew he was gonna fucking choose it.
Well, that's why I picked it. Because D&D is very dear to Haas's heart.
Watch it be like referencing D&D once and nothing
Okay.
else about it. It's D&D.
Let's see. Oh, this was originally posted on the D&D subreddit.
Let's go! I didn't know there was a subreddit.
There is. Maybe
There's
I'll
a
send it to
subreddit
you
for
after.
everything.
Seriously.
Not everything.
There's a subreddit for
Title-
everything.
There's not a subreddit for me.
You might find one.
That would be so scary.
Alright, it's titled I run a D&D group with kids aged 7 to 11 at my local YMCA. Some parents are trying to get the game outright banned. I have to have a meeting with both parents and the HR department effectively present to defend my case. Please help. That's just the title.
Fuck.
Alright.
I got this. I could nail that.
So, original post was actually posted on my birthday,
Happy
May
birthday.
9th, 2024.
Wait, this year?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Damn.
Sorry if this is a long post, but important context below. So yeah, I'm a program director at our local YMCA, and I run an after-school program. Effectively, I'm a glorified babysitter. LOL.
Yay, babies.
This past school year, I passively mentioned that I play a lot of D&D when one of my kids asked me if I had any plans that weekend, and it totally just came to my mind that there was their interest when I explained to them what the game was like and about. Naturally, they asked if they could try and play it, and I figured, sure, why not? I'll write a fun and fan-friendly one-shot for them. They absolutely loved it. It's turned into a proper campaign with about 7 of the 24 kids me and my coworker look after consistently playing. I've had to limit the sessions to just 1 to 2 days of the 5-day school week because I have other kids that aren't interested in it, and I obviously still need to give them attention too, and their interaction as well. And as you know, D&D can be a very engaged and attention demanding. I thought this was a fair compromise. Days that it's nice outside, we are always out running around, being active and playing sports. But if it's a rainy day or on our weekly Friday movie night, we generally play. It's been such a blast sharing something I love so deeply with these kids who I care about so much. In come the issue. Almost every parent of the core group that plays loves that we are doing this. One even plays weekly and we bonded over it. But there is one child whose parents certainly do not. They want
No
their
child
kid
left behind.
they want their child just they want their kid just constantly active and engaged in playing in sports, not playing silly make-believe games, which I guess to a degree is true because this is kind of the MO of the YMCA traditionally, healthy, active living. I've explained that most days of the week we do just that, and that this is something we only do on Fridays or on rainy days when we are stuck inside, but they weren't budging. I think they have a misguided idea of the game and what it is, or maybe they are just fundamentally against it. I'm not sure. I don't think it's to the level of like the era of thought where media and the masses thought D&D was some kind of satanic game, but I feel like there could be certainly be a bit of that. Anyway, they want to stop it completely. I've told them I'm not forcing anyone to play, and that if they really feel that way, they are within their rights to tell their child they don't want him playing. But they are trying to take it a step further and get it banned. Also, I would feel horrible if this kid were forbade from playing while his friends have a blast doing so. That just doesn't seem right. I understand that it's a game that can involve more mature themes and gameplay and probably isn't really for super young folk, but I feel the way I'm running it for them is pretty appropriate for the most part. There's no PvP, so no bullying can happen. I'm dealing with way less serious themes and stakes, and I don't even include any circumstances where they fight any other humanoids and strictly just heroes fighting big bad monsters and saving the town. You know the drill. So yeah, long story short ish, the parents of the one child have called a meeting with the HR to discuss the playing of this game at the YMCA. I have it on Sunday. I'm confident I'm gonna have the effective state to state my case and explain why I think this is not only an okay thing to be doing, but actually, in fact, a good thing. I don't know if I'll be able to fully sway them if their minds are already made up. All I can do is just speak my truth, I guess. I do wholeheartedly think this game can be super beneficial for young folk. I'll spare you my long forms thought, but between the teamwork and communication required and rewarded, the problem solving, both ethically and logically and mathematically, and the improvisation emphasized, I think it stimulates a young mind very well. Lets them escape their own world for just a little bit and take agency and feel they have control, something young people so desperately desire. So in conclusion, I'm kind of just writing this to get it off my chest or to vent, but I guess my question would be, do you have any advice on how to properly communicate my point on why this game can be beneficial for young minds? Do you know of any other benefits that I'm missing? Have you ever experienced something similar to this? Or maybe you disagree with me and think I'm out of line here, which is totally fair too. Just looking to start some dialogue. Yeah, these parents completely think that this game is a satanic ritual. Like,
Yeah.
these are probably the parents that are like, don't push your beliefs on my child.
And
When
then
it's like,
proceed
we're
to do the
just
exact
teaching
same
the kids
thing.
religion because we're in history class.
I mean,
Yep.
it checks out. YMCA is a Christian group.
That is true. And we completely forgot about that for a sec. But, Mac, what are your thoughts?
Divorce.
Divorce!
I mean, you're not wrong, Mac. Can you elaborate though?
Divorce D&D. Marry YMCA.
Yes, join the cult of the YMCA.
Not join the cult, you just
I've
marry
taught
the
at a
building.
YMCA before. Just for a day, though.
I've gone
Mac,
a few
can the building
times.
consent to that?
Yes?
You know, the people that marry objects like that, I always wonder how they get their consent to do that.
I wonder how they get someone to actually go through with it. How do they get to the
Yeah.
actual documents to... Consent's the last thing on my mind for that. It's like, how?
Outsource to the YMCA, Mac.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I was surprised. So I am going to be surprised if the YMCA allows that to keep happening, just because I have a negative interpretation of the YMCA, and I think that they are very Bible thump. At least from what I've heard about that group. I do not know completely. I have never actually had any physical experience with the YMCA other than singing the song about the YMCA.
The one I've gone to has never been very churchy.
Yeah.
It was
The one
always
I
just,
went to, it was
hey.
very much like what OP said. They just are making sure that they keep the kids very active and
yeah.
entertained. Like having some activities indoors, but most of them are outside.
The one I went to was always just, I had everything inside. You know, massive ass parking lot that's always empty. But, you know, it's got a pool.
Ooh. The one I
It
went to
was
didn't have one.
gross.
Alright. Should I get into the update?
Absolutely.
Okay. So this was posted 4 days after the original post. Made a post a few days ago about how I run a D&D campaign for some kids in an after-school program I run for the YMCA. And subsequently, how the parents of one of the kids was trying to get the game banned and whole operation shut down. I wasn't sure the best way to make an update, but I linked the whole original post above so you can read it if you'd like. On with the inputs and suggestions. It means a ton, and it really helped a lot. So I'm going to jump right into what happened. Firstly, I took the advice about getting testimonies from parents who were so happy, actually, that I was playing this game with their kids. We weren't allowed to have outside visitors involved in the actual meeting with HR, but I got emails and messages from mostly every parent, besides the one that was complaining, of course, to voice their support and why they think it is not a harmful thing, and in fact, actually a good thing. I think this helped a lot and was a big factor. So thanks to everyone who suggested that. It's not something I would have thought to do on my own, lol. I didn't want to come in too heavy with the articles and very clear scientific proof about the benefits of developing minds playing TTRPGs because, as it turned out, this was actually more just controversial and pleasant than I thought it was going to be, at least from HR side. I did mention to them the multiple studies done on this exact scenario, but it turned out I didn't even really need them. There were definitely moments of tension, but this was a more civil conversation than I anticipated from all parties involved. I'm not sure if it was the fact that the parents who complained had to talk to me in person with my bosses and with my bosses and HR reps present, and it calmed me down a bit. But yeah, anyways, I wish it was a more dramatic story, but basically, I just leveled with them person to person. People who said they were betting on it being Christian, satanic, panic angle, you were right. Mostly, anyways. As in, that was definitely a main part of their argument. They are in fact Christian and were concerned, but it was a game, and it was about but it was really coming from a place of ignorance about what this game is about. And they specifically didn't understand the fact that DM, what's DM again?
Dungeon Master.
I thought that. Dungeon Master, aka me, can entirely control what the content of the game is. I'm assuming they just Googled D&D and probably saw some things they didn't agree with, but once I explained that the way we were playing, it included no demon spawn or worshipping or any killing of other humans or allowing a murder hobo activity, they softened up a bit. I told them it's strictly a G or PG rated experience that I'm curating with them. And of course, I explained the social and academic benefits of D&D and how much of the bonding activity this is for the group and how much their son in particular loves it. This helped big time. Ironically, it was their other argument about wanting active engagement for their kid, aka sports, that was a little harder to combat. From their and HR's perspective, this whole program and the YMCA's MO is the fact of healthy active engagement. I explained that most we were doing just that. I'm a tennis instructor as well, and I've played sports all my life, and they know this. So I tried to assure them that I get that their child a solid amount of engagement, plus free tennis lessons effectively. I'll save you the back and forth, but this was the majority of the 45-minute meeting. I'm trying to wrap this up with a bow, but not entirely sure how. So I'll just finish it with the bullet points in the end. 1. The game is not banned. Hooray! 2. I am now only allowed to play it with them once a week on Friday, but all things considered, I'll take this as a win. 3. And best of all, the complained parents are letting their kid continue to play. I'm sending them a detailed summary of the contents of my game so they can look it over. And they said with it now officially only being once a week, and with a better understanding of what it actually is, they will let him continue to play. I'm so unbelievably happy. So boom, happy ending. Again, big thanks to everyone for giving their advice and linking resources. It helps so much and it meant a lot. This is a big win for the community, and I feel at the risk of sounding too corny. You all are the best. I love this game so much. Thank you for your time.
Yay!
Woohoo!
It's fun to live at the YMCA.
It's a happy ending. That's good.
But yay, the game didn't get banned. And what a turnaround with the parents, where it was like, you can't trust Google. You gotta ask me, the DM,
Someone
on
who
what
has
our
actually,
campaign is.
yeah, who's running it.
It's
'Cause
very
every-
rare that you see people learn from their mistakes.
Or admit that they're wrong. Like,
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
amount of entitlement and lack of accountability there are in some parents is astounding.
Fucking
honestly.
insane.
Yeah.
I think I cut you off, Max. Sorry about that. Go ahead, though.
I forgot what I was saying.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It most likely wasn't important anyway.
You never know. You could have had the most idea of all time.
Shit, you're right. I need compensation for this now.
Yeah, that was a good ending. I'm glad the kids are still playing, especially that one kid. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
parents admitted they were wrong. That's very rare, so definitely Opie. You say it's a win, it's a definite win because you won over the parents.
Yeah, that's very fucking surprising.
Definitely.
Alright, do we want an oh no consequence story? Or an am I the asshole story?
Well, how much longer you two got?
I probably shouldn't be on too much longer.
So should I just go to today I fucked up?
I think so, yeah. If that's all the same with you. You can always save these ones for
That's
the
true.
next
I
time
mean,
around.
I just had that many because I wanted options. I was happy
Right.
to just... I'm going out.
You're going out?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, your mic, I can barely hear myself.
Oh.
I'm like, I sound like a robot. I still sound like a robot.
Is it? I think it might just be my mic that sounds like a robot.
You guys are fine for me.
I think it might just be your headset that sounds like a robot. Do I sound like a robot?
Yes.
Wah-ah. I am from Cybertron.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's perfect on my end.
The all spark.
It's nuts.
No,
Sorry, I'm resetting my headset.
it's okay.
Oh god.
Let
Technical
me know if I
difficulty.
still sound like a robot.
Alright.
The all spark.
Yeah, a little.
Do you want to?
It could just be
use my
Discord
earbuds?
itself. I don't know
Yeah,
what
that's true. Could be a Discord. You could try leaving the channel and joining back. Sometimes it's a connection issue. Like last
Yeah.
night on here, my Discord was dropping every 30 minutes. But like I wouldn't actually get disconnected.
Oh, okay. Alright, let me do that.
Ba-doop.
You good, Jared?
What color are your toes?
What color do you think they are?
Green. Like a zombie.
No.
Do you have toes?
Yeah.
Damn. Hello.
Hello.
I didn't know you had the full body. I thought you just had the bust. Hey.
Hey!
Yo, are those sneakers?
Yes.
Damn, Daniel. How do we sound?
We've done
Much
this
better.
before.
Yes. Ooh.
Alright, last story.
I'm locked in.
Today I fucked up by accidentally taking more than weed in my edibles.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
My prediction is that they ate a bunch of bugs, like I did when I had a straw and I drank a bunch of ants. That was awful.
I remember that.
Yep.
So I am a college student and pretty experienced stoner, so getting high is nothing out of the ordinary for me. My best friend and I, at the end of this week, decided to catch up and take some edibles. I was feeling adventurous, however, and plucked out the courage to take these 50 milligram Sata, Sata, wait, Sativa?
Sativa.
Sativa gummies with my friend who had given it to me about a year ago. My friend just took about 12.5 milligrams of what we usually take. The gummy I held in my hand was usually the size of a scallop. We eat them and continue talking and
Fucking
joking
hell,
like
that's
everything is
big.
fine. The edible starts to hit, and we get more jiggly and start snacking. Well, not jiggly, giggly. Sorry,
I like imagining Jiggly.
my money don't jiggle jiggle.
It falls.
Alright, we got more giggly and started snacking, as you do when you're high.
How do you know?
Obviously.
You've seen me high before.
True.
You're also in a state
We
where
were
it's
just
legal.
talking about things going on
Also
and the
same.
people around us, and we are both laying on my rug. I'm staring at the white dorm brick wall, and I am seeing faces, shapes, and patterns in it. This is when I
Just
start
like
to
the
think to
walls
myself,
moving.
oh fuck, I wonder if it was that edible. I didn't want to freak out my friends, so I kept it to myself, and I now realize I have to use the bathroom, and in my dorm, it is down the hall. A distance that seems impossible in this state of mind. My world is spinning, and I can barely stand upright, let alone walk in a straight line, but I somehow find myself sitting on the toilet. The sounds of other people getting ready for bed or being drunk and puking in the surrounding stalls didn't help at all. So I do my business, and suddenly my world is like VR. The wall appears to be breathing around me, my heart is racing, and I cannot stop shaking. I also think I was ticking. I have Tourette's, and the weed is usually the thing that helps, but now I am absolutely terrified. I am now swaying on the toilet thinking about my options. Do I either text my friend, my boyfriend, my friends, my RA? I am lost, but start having some pretty disturbing thoughts as I watch and was out of reality. How fucking stupid am I? I wasted my entire career and life because of one stupid choice. I am never going to make something of myself because I'm going to die in my shitty dorm toilet. I wonder if anyone would care if I even died. My eyes would close and I would jerk awake again. I thought I was going to die. But there were two things I
Fucking hell.
100% knew. If I were to die, it wasn't going to be on the toilet, and I would at least try to get
Not
some
like
help.
Elvis.
So I texted my friend and my boyfriend. My friend fell asleep, but my boyfriend is up and is on his way at this point. At this
Alright,
point,
here we
I've
go.
been on the toilet for an hour.
Nah.
Slight problem, my boyfriend can't get
Right.
in the girl's bathroom or swipe into my building after hours.
No.
I somehow stand up and pull up my pants. And at this point, there is no one else in the bathroom. I'm looking at little pictures in the weird tile, and I think I have the balance to make my way back to my room. I stumbled my ass to my room, which felt like miles. If anyone saw me there, was sure to be some type of police or medical intervention. I get to my room, my friend wakes up. I tell her how to call how to call out of work for me on my computer, and then I fell asleep. While I slept, my friend
What
traded
about her
places with my
boyfriend?
boyfriend, who slept on my floor to make sure I was okay. I saw him for a second before he had to go to class this morning. I write this for you now, still kind of high, no longer tripping, having slept until 4 p.m. I still have a paper to write for
Damn.
school. I am just lucky it wasn't laced with anything worse, and I have friends in my life willing to take care of me after I do some stupid shit like that. I still don't know what was actually in that edible. I have another identical one,
Shrooms.
but I don't know how to even find
It sounds
that
like shrooms.
out. I've never taken psychedelics before, but that's what I'd imagine a bad trip would be like. And then TLDR, I took a sketchy edible and got stuck tripping in the communal bathroom in my dorm for an hour thinking I was gonna die.
Yeah, that definitely
Just
sounds like
remember.
shrooms.
Yeah. Oh, it probably was.
Fucking the size of
I'm
a
glad
scallop,
that
though.
that
That's nuts.
that ending wasn't it wasn't a bad ending. It was they're safe, they're okay, and it was just an experience, you know, a whole experience, whole ass experience. But that image of like the faces in the walls totally reminds me of like something straight out of Dark Souls.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a wall of like demon souls, and like it's just a flesh wall, and the faces are just, and like
What makes me
hands are
think it's
trying to reach out
Darksiders
for you.
instead?
Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay,
That one.
Darksiders.
That's the one.
Technically, it could be in both.
Technically, could be both.
They have that aesthetic.
Oh,
Well, that's it for me.
yeah. You got any thoughts about that one, Haley?
Just be careful what you consume when you're getting high.
Yeah.
Yeah, double check your
I mean-
edibles.
Double check your milligrams and maybe check the ingredient list. Wouldn't hurt ya.
Can stuff like that expire? Because they did say it was like over a year.
Gummies maybe, but I don't know.
I'm not
Like,
sure if they can.
I've had experience getting high, but not like edible wise, so I can't really say.
Yo, my experience that I remember the best of getting high, I was playing D&D, so it merges these two stories together.
Amazing. I haven't had edibles yet.
I want to try.
I haven't
want to
either.
try.
Well, I had edible shrooms in the form of chocolate shrooms.
Yeah.
Mhm. You know, like a strawberry. Picture a portobello mushroom covered in chocolate.
That just sounds horrible.
Absolutely, I didn't say it was good.
Fucking chocolate with an earthy mushroom. It sounds terrible.
It was spicy chocolate, so
It was spicy.
That's worse.
I know.
That doesn't make it better. That makes it significantly worse.
Don't knock it till you try it, though.
No, I'm knocking that one.
You're like, no.
You know how like the gills on the mushroom for the portobellos are like right underneath its cap?
Mm-hmm.
It was just, instead of gills, it was just chocolate around that.
Insane.
Yeah, I mean that entire story is made up. So
That's good. I'm glad.
yeah, me too.
It's not
No, I
that-
wouldn't put it above me.
Oh. You
Thank you for letting me read those stories
Of course.
and
thank you
asking
for
those
that.
questions.
The questions were really interesting.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I wanted to make it more interesting than just reading stories.
I really valued everything you
Try
had
to
to say.
stay
for them,
on
Mac.
theme with your guys' show.
Our theme is just like the cosmos inside the chasm of Mack's mind. That's right.
I hope not. Kind of empty right now.
I mean, in the grand space of things, Mac, the cosmos is empty.
I don't know. There's things in there usually.
Like a cosmopolitan?
Ooh, I
No.
love this.
Never had one. Can't be in there if I haven't had it.
Shucks.
You know, I basically drink one thing when I drink.
And that is gamer fuel.
No.
Coffee.
No.
Mountain
I was talking
Dew.
about alcohol, but yeah.
Oh. Jameson.
No, I don't drink a person called James. Fuck are you talking about?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Don't worry about me.
You know you turned your mic up very fucking loud.
I
I
know.
can hear everything. I
I
can hear
know.
your thoughts.
I know.
But no,
That's scary though.
it's
Don't forget,
wrong.
babe, you're the one that's doing the intro. Or outro.
Oh, shit. Does that mean I gotta do this too?
I don't know. Does it mean that? Or do I just hit the
I-
button and we just walk
I
away?
think like, we just walk away. I mean, hey, I want to thank you for being here, Haley. I want to thank you for
having me.
being here, Mac. I want to thank the audience for being there, audience, and yeah, thanks for dining with us. If you ate anything, we ate the food of knowledge today.
We
Yeah.
ate the food of Reddit.
Nom nom nom.
I don't want to eat the food or Reddit. That sounds bad.
All right, off the top of my head, is it? Well, thank you for dining with us. I was your host, Mac. He was your co-host, Jared. We talked about stuff that was on our minds. Have a nice night.
Hi, everyone.
I mean, close.
Dang, well. I got my notes right here.
Can help.
This is
Thank
our
you for dining with
FedEx
us
card.
tonight as we discussed what was on our minds. I was your host, Mac. He was your co-host, Jared. And she was your co-host, Haley.
Special guest star, because she's a star.
I was gonna say co-star. That's a big role.
Not your co-host. I consider guests being someone we bring on for maybe one, maximum two. You'll most likely be on for multiple.
Oh, I feel loved. Well, thanks for having me, and thanks everyone for
Absolutely.
dining with us.
Yep.
We
Don't
will see you all
forget.
next time.
To check your gummies and edibles before you eat them.
And please do more research on D&D before you just assume, because it's not what you may think.
Send me some grass.
Yeah, it's Sunjard grass. You can't get outside.
I'm stuck.
Oh no!
And always make sure to never die in the toilet. We'll say you're just copying Elvis.
No one wants to die in a time.
No. Or you can go out like Elvis and also eat the peanut butter banana bacon sandwiches.
Oh my god, I've had that before.
I heard he ate that
That
and
is-
just thought, that sounds horrendous. What is wrong with you?
That's something you want every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a nice night.